Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are doing good. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys a team that I found on my friends list that is a extremely strong team. It has some pretty cool mechanics to it, and it looks like it's almost impossible to counter. But I want to show you guys that everything in this game is counterable, even if you don't have Hypogean Celestial units. So let me go to my friends list and pull up this fight, and we'll talk about the team, how I go about figuring out how to counter it, and yeah, so just give me a sec. All right, so we're going to be fighting against Uni, and they have a really cool Cryonia team that involves Thador and Rowan and Kulu and Dunlinger. So it's a really strong pay-to-win team that it's hard to beat. So we're gonna talk about why it's hard to beat, and talk about how we're gonna figure out a counter to it. So anyway, what's gonna happen here, or what I always think about first, is how to, or what's the enemy team's biggest win condition. And their biggest win condition is pretty obvious. It's Cryonia getting an ultimate out there. So we need to either kill her before she can do an ultimate, or we need to block that first ultimate and then kill her before she can do her second one. And to do that, there's only a few options that we have. And the other thing about this team too, though, is Kulu is a dangerous hero. So if we were able to, you know, kill the Cryonia and maybe we take out the Dunlinger, that frees up the Kulu to do an ultimate. And if she gets to that ultimate, we're going to be in a lot of trouble because her ultimate can do a ton of damage. So yeah. And then we also have to deal with if Cryonia gets an ultimate, the Dark Moon from Thador is going to lower our magic and physical defense by 55%. It's going to make us very weak and susceptible to a ton of damage. So yeah, now we're going to try this team first because, well, it doesn't rely on ultimates, because that's one of the conditions that's going to be put on my team, is that we're not going to be able to do our ultimates because Dunlinger. So relying on dot damage in this situation is a really good option for us. And we're going to be able to target the enemy Kulu by using Bonnie. So if we can kill her quickly enough to spread the dot damage onto the Cryonia, maybe we can also kill her quickly enough. And the best and fastest way to spread Bonnie's dot damage, in my opinion, is using Niru, cyran, and Bonnie together. This trio of heroes is insanely strong. I think it's one of the strongest trios in the game. So personally, it counters a ton of different teams, and just by being able to swap in two different heroes over here in Citrana's place and Ludovic's place. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and try this first. I know you might be thinking, like, why not use Lily May? But I just want to see what this does first. And this is what it's all about when you're, you know, figuring out how to counter a team. It's trying things, even though you think it might fail completely. You just want to try it and see what happens, because there's always strong information in your replays. And look at how quickly Cryonia gets to ultimate, that first ultimate. It's basically instantaneous. At the 2-second mark, she gets to the ultimate. Then she comes out of it, and 2 seconds later, she's doing another ultimate. So it's a crazy team. Even if we block that first one with Lily May, I don't know if it's going to be enough, because she might just get to her second ultimate in no time. So let's hop back in here. Let's swap in Citrana, or swap in Lily May for Citrana, and see what that does for us. So we'll take Citrana out, we'll put Lily May in, and we'll just position her like that. Position shouldn't matter too much. Sorry if you guys heard my phone go off there for a sec. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hit battle. We should block this first Cryonia active, but I'm still worried that her second active is going to be super quick after that. So we blocked the first one. We have the dot damage on Kulu. We killed the Kulu, but the Cryonia gets to her ultimate before we can ever kill her. And that's going to kill all our big important heroes. There goes cyran. And then Cryonia is going to pretty much get straight to another ultimate. The Kulu got some skill damage out there. Yeah, it's hard to deal with this team. So let me go set my other team up, and I'll talk about that one. All right, so this is the team that we're going to take in, and we're going to continue to use cyran, Niru, and Bonnie together, because, like I said, this is, in my opinion, one of the best trios in the game. And you're able to spread Bonnie's dot damage basically as fast as possible. So And the other reason why I like this trio is because it leaves the other 2 team slots open for whatever, you know, situation you find yourself in. So you can tailor the heroes that you're picking to counter whatever situation it is that you need. So in our situation, we need to slow the Crying Naya down, we need to block one of her ultimates, and we need to kill her as quickly as possible. And the second win condition, which is Kulu, is going to be taken out through the process of taking out the first win condition. So we've got Sylvina to stun Crying Naya, and there's no protection against that over here. Normally people like to run like a Ludovic or something here to it's basically stun the Sylvina when she comes over, and it kind of it basically ruins the use of Sylvina. But since there's none of that over here, we can use Sylvina to stun the Crying Naya, also do a lot of damage to her, and that's going to put her out of commission for 5 seconds. And then when she comes back, Lily May is going to be able to block her ultimate if she gets to it, which is going to buy us even more time to get the dot damage on to activate on the Kulu, kill the Crying Naya, and then we'll just slowly go through the rest of the team. So it won't be too big of a deal to kill the Dunliner, the Theodore, and the Rowan. Those guys don't really do damage. It really, all the win conditions fall onto the Crying Naya and the Kulu here. So let's go ahead and hit battle. And you'll see, we're not even using the right artifact, to be totally honest with you. I shouldn't have Core Forge spell on Sylvina, but we killed the Kulu already, we killed the Crying Naya, and there we go. We're just going to have to kill the Theodore and the Dunliner, and we can do that without any issue. And this is a team that it really doesn't rely on its ultimates. Like I said before, you might see a Dunliner on the enemy team, and you're thinking like, oh great, I can't do ultimates, what am I going to do? Well, Bonnie teams, Citrana teams, they're perfect to use against a team like Dunliner. You don't have to use your own Dunliner or anything like that. You can still just use Lily May and try the Bonnie, cyran, niru trio. It's super good. So yeah, that's the team that actually counters this one, and I think it's pretty good. So anyway, we can do one more attempt so you can see that it's not just like a fluke win. And also, tomorrow's video, I want to talk about my tier list, and going over my tier list is going to hopefully help you guys with your team building and things like that. And that's what my channel is mainly about, is showing you guys and hopefully helping you guys learn to build your own teams, so that when you come across whatever situation in PvP and you're fighting a really hard team, you can figure it out yourself through trial and error by having a friend who's similar in power level to you, set the team up, go in, do some testing, you know, and test everything. Like I started out with testing the Bonnie Citrana version, not even using Lily, and I knew it wasn't going to work deep down, but there's no harm in just trying it. And like I said, in the replays, there is super valuable information. So yeah, let's just look at this one more time. Sorry if you guys hear all the noise in the background. My son's having fun. Anyway, we killed the Crying Naya super quick. We killed the Kulu real quick. You guys can see how the team works. It's really solid. And this trio of heroes, Niru, Bonnie, and cyran, is just super versatile. It can deal with so many different types of teams, and you'll have tons of success with it, especially since you can, you know, swap in the other 2 hero slots. You can swap in for a lot of different other heroes that, you know, can be an answer for whatever type of situation you find yourself in. So anyway, that's going to be about it for today's video. I just wanted to kind of go over the process a little bit, because I think it's going to help also, it's going to help you guys also understand my tier list when I put that out tomorrow. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Loot bar link down below, Discord link down there too, and if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I really like brownness, yeah. It's yummy. I play games with y'all.